Hi guys, this is Katja with Creators Image Studio. Today I'm sharing a set of Christmas cards with you all. And well, you see a couple of them here. There are 10 in total and I will walk you through them individually. Now to start, this is the paper that I used. It is by Marianne Design. It's called Eline's Warm Winter Wishes. So it's by Eline Pellinkhoff, it's the graphic designer. And it's a beautiful paper. It is a somewhat older A5 collection, I think at least 2012. But I do think it's still available here and there. I know I still can find it in a couple of web shops. So it's a lovely paper with some pinks and washed out reds and some Scandinavian pattern themes. So I love it. Now what you see is that I used a particular shape for these cards. You can fold them like this. This is how they will go into their envelopes. So let me show you that. I created their own envelopes with the We Are Memory Keepers envelope scoring board because it is a somewhat customized size. So this is how they will fit into their little envelopes. You take them out and then they automatically open and you can place them somewhere. The shape that you see here is a Dutch Doobadoo card art stencil and you can see them here. I used two and I will show you the other cards as well, the second batch. So that is how I created this shape, which is a very lovely shape, and it's well, it's something else, you know, it's something different and I always like that. Now I matted it on both sides to get a nice finish, and this is the place intended for you to write your Christmas message. Now this specific batch of 10 cards that I'm showing you all have the French Merry Christmas wish, so Joyeux Noël, because these cards are created for my friend who asked me to do some French cards because she has some French friends, so hence the French theme. And I use some liquid pearl as Ranger's liquid pearl here all around the edges of this die cut that I did. And I decorated all of them with some die cuts and cut aparts from the Studiolight Scandinavian Winter collection. As you may know by now from watching my videos, Studiolight is a brand that I like very much because of their great variety of die cuts and punch outs and cut aparts. I love that about them. So there you go. So this is the first card. Second card works the same way. Added some variety. This is one cut apart from the Studiolight collection. Here's the Joyeux Noël again. This is a Créalis die that I used to do this. And then I inked up the back because it was white. So I inked it up to have a great color effect here and have a nice finish. And then some stickles here to go all around the edges. This is the third card. I played around with some brads and a different shape here of the sentiment spot. The Christmas wishes here, some stickles here, and they continue on the other side, so here. So I had this particular pattern continue on to both halves, and then added some flowers here, and then some Ranger liquid enamel to have some nice dots here. So it's the third card and on the back again. Now the next card, I added a little variety because now I folded it like this. So I matted accordingly and I decorated accordingly. So now there's a decoration here, whereas on the others there's not. So I decorated here, here, well here of course, and then here just peeking out behind a Christmas flower, a poinsettia. So that will look like this. And then the last of this first batch, again folded like this. So again the poinsettia peeking out here and decorated here and here again, and had a cut apart sticking out here, of course inked it up on the back and decorated somewhat here and there. So it opens like this and matted all panels. So lovely paper. So this was the first batch of 5. And let's go to the second batch, for which I used the second Dutch Doobadoo card art stencil. So here is the first. It looks completely different. I did continue, of course, with the French Christmas wishes and the same set of papers and die cuts, etc. Added some liquid enamel here and here. I really love that that liquid enamel by Ranger, because it's possible to actually do some domes. You know, you don't get the little pointed thingy here if you add them. So I really like how they dry. And as you may have seen, there is a ribbon that says handmade, which I thought cute. This is the back. Let's open it up. So it opens up like this. And here is a nice die cut for some extra decorations. And this is the inside, so it offers room for your Christmas wish here. And I added some simple decorations. And then of course you can just put it somewhere as you please. Second one, again with the ribbon closure. This ribbon says Merry Christmas. And this is a wooden piece. And I inked it up with some distress ink and then added some distress stickles to get just that texture. It feels really well, sort of rough and glittery, and yet it's not super glittery, and I like that effect. It's really distress. Now this is stickled, so this does shine. The Christmas wish here, Joyeux Noël, and then the extra embellishments that I did here. And let's open it up. This features the same die cut here, but with a different paper. And this is the inside of the card. Simple but elegant. The third card, die cut, piece of metal here, metal corner. Some flowers, die cuts here, and here I die cut a leaf. These are the Studiolight die cuts. This is the Christmas wish here again, so stickled up. And the same Merry Christmas ribbon, holding it closed. So there you go. Again, simple yet elegant. And I really love this knitted Scandinavian sweater-like pattern. It really reminds me of winter. So this is the fourth of these cards of the second batch. A different closure this time. This one is magnetized. So this is a little wooden embellishment again, a Christmas bell. And then here are some flowers and a poinsettia. Again, the Joyeux Noël. Opening it up. And there is the inside of the card. And last but not least, this may be the most elaborate of them all. This one sports a belly band as a closure. So let's take that off. And I decorated that richly, as you can see, with some poinsettias. And here's a little die cut leaf. Well, you can see what I did there. And it opens up the other way around. So the others all are decorated like this. But this one, well, let's do something different again, right? Here's the die cut again. And it has the Christmas wish on the inside. So Joyeux Noël. And it has some glitters here, some blings. And a little bow on the inside. So there you go. These were my warm winter wishes, Joyeux Noël Christmas cards. I hope you enjoyed these ideas, working with the card art stencils by Dutch Doobadoo. And well, I wish you a Merry Christmas, but that is a bit early, right? I will come back to that. Well, anyway, see you next week. For now, don't forget to like and subscribe, guys, and I will see you next week. Thank you for watching. Bye bye.